Hey everyone, it's Glamstan here. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe for more episodes. And don't forget to follow on Instagram and TikTok.
I'm ready.
Okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Talk Real podcast. I am your host, Glamstan. I am here with the amazing, she does not need any introduction at all. But I'm here with the amazing entrepreneur, the creator, manager, CEO of Haven Talk Studios. Big up yourself. Introduce yourself, girl.
Hey everyone. I'm Chloe Alexandra, and I don't even know how to introduce. When people ask me this question, I'm just like, what do I say?
Really?
Yeah, because I'm just Chloe to me.
Okay.
But people like yourself or friends or family, like, you do so much. I'm like, I guess so.
You do.
But for you guys, I guess, my name's Chloe Alexandra. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a creative. So entrepreneur meaning that I own and run this podcast studio that Tam uses, Haven Talk Studios. And I have my own podcast that you will see Tan on soon.
Yep.
Called Rose Corner. And I just love everything creative because I just think the types of entertainment that can come from this creativeness, it's just so beautiful, and I just love to see how the outcome is and the results.
Definitely,
so
we're
that's
creative.
It's in my blood.
Okay, definitely. Well, I love the introduction, girl.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so big up yourself. Yeah, I've got a few questions for you, girl. So, do you know what? This has been overdue.
It has been.
I came on yours, and you come on mine.
Exactly.
Girl.
I'm ready.
Okay, so let's just go. Okay, so Chloe,
yes,
because I call her Chloe.
Yeah.
Can you just tell us a bit about like your background and what inspired you to create this? Because this is amazing. I'm all for, supporting businesses, my fellow Black queens, my fellow, entrepreneurs. What inspired you to create what you've created?
Well, I will always have to start from my roots, which is me being a content creator in general. Okay. So I was on YouTube solo for about nearly 10 years.
Oh, okay.
And I just loved creating videos, but I just wasn't getting the recognition that I felt that I needed or wanted. Didn't really know how to navigate that. Then I wanted to evolve my creativeness, and that's when like podcasts had to get a lot more popular, especially during lockdown at the time.
Yeah.
And I think for you as well, right?
Yeah, so, definitely.
Started listening to podcasts a lot more. Wasn't thinking at the time like, oh, I want to do a podcast, but it's just something I was really, really enjoying.
Okay.
And I think it was around late 21, early 22. I was like, I want to do a podcast.
Okay.
But I wasn't confident in doing it on my own because it was so out of my element.
Okay.
Because I'm used to doing like 10-minute videos, mess up during the videos, edit them out, rather than just talking for a prolonged period of time. Without,
out of your comfort zone.
Exactly. So I got my friends on board. Shout out to all of them.
Big up yourself.
Yeah. So we had a podcast called Haven Talks.
Okay.
And essentially the name Haven Talks came, I wanted the podcast to feel like a safe space.
Yeah.
For you to speak your mind.
Yeah.
But also be true to yourself as well. So the podcast ended up being a very like truthful podcast, but a lot of banter. Like you can watch the podcast still there. It's not going on anymore at the moment.
Okay.
It's lived this lifetime, and it was an amazing lifetime. Honestly, it was an amazing experience with all, with my colleagues, friends as well. Okay. So that was that. But in terms of the studio, because the studio is called Haven Talk Studios.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Yeah.
How do we get there? So as a podcaster, as you know, you dot round from studio to studio.
Yeah. Trust me, I found you guys.
I felt like there was just limitations in what was out there. For me, it was aesthetic.
Okay.
It was affordability.
Yes.
And it was practicalness in terms of traveling. And I couldn't find a triple combo place because for us, we came from all four corners of London, of the UK, like London. So like I lived like Kent side, another person lived in London, my other team member lived in like deep south, and another person lived in like Harrow, like far. So we couldn't find a mutual space
that you could all come to
that will work. So and then second to that, I used to edit all our pods myself and everything like that. And I was like, I always wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I just didn't know what I wanted to do.
And do you know what it is? That's something when you're creative, and I always say this, I don't like the saying that we have to just get boxed into one category.
Yeah.
Especially when you're creative. You're creative at so many different things. Like with me, I do so many different things.
Yeah.
You do so many different things.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. Like you
Yeah.
do the editing,
do a
you
lot.
do so many things.
Yeah.
So did you kind of find like it was hard to place yourself? Where to place yourself?
I felt like I was just kind of just going through the motions of what fits me, you know. I never was the person to like I loved listening to music, but I'm not a musician in any shape, way, or form. But I didn't know where I just didn't know where my place was. All I wanted to know is that I wanted to be seen and heard, whether it was front facing, like being on the podcast, or behind the scene, and make my name to be noticeable. Like, yes, this person's a great person to go to for such and such.
Yeah.
And it takes a while to get there. For anybody,
100%.
It takes a while to get there.
Hard work.
When it came to the studio space, I was just like, okay, I know that I want my own studio space. I feel like I can, not everyone I can't account for any other studio, but for me, I felt like, you know, you always think you're the best. I can do it better. Do you know what I mean? I can do it better. Yeah, I might not have the money or the capital that they probably
But you have to have that confidence.
But you have to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
And my main mission is matching affordability with quality.
100%.
And I feel like everyone that comes here sees that in anything that they do, because it's so important. When I was podcasting, I was a uni student or just finished uni. I ain't got time to spend £50 an hour for studio time. Like, who's doing that? Do you know what I mean? I'm not doing that, you know. But I also wanted good quality, so you had to like figure out which one you wanted. And I wanted a place that, yes, as I just said, provides good quality and affordability, but also aesthetically pleasing as well, and to be accessible for all. Meaning, I'm plugging myself, guys, whether you like it or not.
Plugging.
I'm plugging.
Working.
Come to the studio.
Come on, girl. You have to. You have to big up yourself. You have to.
You have to. So, like, people who drive, like, we have parking here.
Yeah.
People who take public transport, which is like literally a 5-minute walk from
here.
It's very accessible for many. And I think the location that we're in is East London, Bromley Babbo.
Yeah.
It's like from all directions, it's about 45 minutes. Like, I didn't just pick this place out the blue.
Yeah.
I had to really think about what I'm doing, because if I'm going to make a mark in this industry, I need to know that what I'm doing is efficient for what I want to do and for the people that I'm bringing into this space as well. So that's where we are.
100%. And do you know it is what people like as well with like the decor, obviously. I like to match the decor.
She does.
Innit?
She's like, what cushions do you have today?
Yeah, what cushions? I just have to, and then my guests as well, you know, and then obviously with the blue, and then I was like, Chloe, maybe change it to this color, and then maybe that color, and then so no, but do you know what? You had a vision, and this is what I always say is you've got a fantastic team. So big up to your team, because we've got to say, without a team,
I'm nothing.
Without a team is so important, especially when your team has the vision and sees the vision as well. That's what makes it even more beautiful, is when you've got a solid team. Yeah. So big up to your team, because you've all created, this is beautiful.
Yeah. It started off with just an idea in my head, and my team is my family, guys.
Yeah, they are.
They are in my family, but they do their absolute part. Big up to my sister Rachel.
She big up Rachel.
all the operations, all the bookings, all the admin and stuff. She's very, very, very efficient.
She's on
job. She even tells me, Chloe, don't DM anyone, I'll do it myself. Do you know what I mean? So I don't even
she's
touch
very
that.
professional.
So people
very.
come and try and DM me, Chloe, it's not me that's answering you, it's Rachel's answering you. Yeah. When it comes to production, camera and how everything looks, it's all me. Do you know what I mean? And then I have my cousins that help me from time to time. So like they're on summer holidays now, or they finish college or something, I don't know, A-levels or something like that.
Okay.
And they help me from time to time as well. So
that's nice. And that's what makes more special as well, is that it's a family business. Yeah. We need more of those.
We need more of those.
We need more
of those. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, girl. No, and listen, don't worry. You know me, always come with the questions. Okay, so what were some of the biggest challenges you faced when you first started this business, and how did you overcome them?
For me, I'm just going to sound so like corporate, but it was honestly quality control, quality assurance.
Okay.
But I'm happy for every incident that happened, because it made me learn from them. So it could be, and I'm being totally frank, because all studios go through this. Oh, the camera went blurry. Oh, the sound didn't sound the way it needed to do. Oh, this and that. But it only made me better. Like the system that we have behind this, because when people come into the studio, they just sit down and press play. You will never catch me set up while you're here.
Yeah.
You sit down, you press play. But the system that goes behind it, we got trackers, we got logs, we got all of that stuff. Do you know what I mean? Because if someone comes back and say, I don't like this, we can track what happened.
Okay, that's good.
There's a whole system behind it. It's not just to sit down and play. And I think that's what people get misconstrued. And the next thing would be customer service.
Okay.
I enjoy the experience everyone has here. But obviously, you got different types of customers come to your space all the time. So you have to tailor yourself to their personality or how you're going to speak to them. Yeah. And for me, it was a bit challenging because sometimes you think people might think like you. They don't.
Yeah.
People don't think like you. Questions that you think is very simple, it's difficult for them. Yeah. And I'm thinking like, what's so hard about this question I've asked? Do you know what I mean?
100%. Everyone has their own understanding of things.
Exactly. And because I've seen like a lot, like if you go on TikTok, you see all these horror stories like, hair by this, they did this to me, they stole my hair or they didn't, you know, like
I don't like, you know, like horror.
Oh yeah. But what I'm saying is like you see a lot of like newer businesses, whether it's in the beauty industry or whatever industry, and unfortunately from what I've seen, black businesses, I can only speak for black because my TikTok is black TikTok, so I don't know, I can't speak for other businesses, but this is from what I've seen. Okay. And the customers are going online complaining about the business, and that's my greatest fear.
Oh, okay. What? Getting negative feedback.
Getting negative feedback, like someone doing an all exposed video on me, and this is my experience here and there. So it's like we are so on as a team
on
customer
point.
Service, it's not a joke.
Yeah,
because I know if someone ever went online to say something negative about it, because everyone has an opinion, you're fine to have an opinion. Yeah. But if anyone came online to try and back, I got receipts for days.
Good girl.
For days, there's no. I can debunk anything you say. Because this is my business. You're not gonna come here. This is my baby.
Tarnish. Tarnish it.
It's not happening. Yeah. It's not happening because even every time we've made a mistake with somebody, if there is one, we put our hands up there and then, compensate, do whatever we need to do. So.
But that's very rare, though. You're saying that's very, very rare because you make sure that don't happen. You're not gonna catch them.
It's very rare to happen, but I can't not say mistakes don't happen.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Of course, yeah.
So customer service is challenging, but it's a challenge that we're dealing with head on, and we're just improving by the day. Yeah. I think my customer service is 10 out of 10, but you know.
Yeah, no, you are. Listen, you guys, they are. We
don't, because we don't play with you guys. We don't play with your money.
Yeah,
we don't play with your time. Neither vice versa.
And you know what? I appreciate. I've been coming here as of recently, but I love it, and I just keep on coming back, and it's just amazing. Just the way you are so warm and so welcoming as well. And, you know, we just met and just the way you are, it's a blessing in your sister and just what you're building. And just, you know, when it's in terms of like outside of this, like we have conversations and we talk and there's that support. Yeah. Both ways and feedback and ideas and so on. Like it's very meaningful and I cherish it and I appreciate it because no one's above mistake.
Of course.
And if there's something that, like an example, not doing something that's right or whatever, I'd want someone to be like, you know, like maybe do this or do that, you know, constructive criticism.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's just say constructive criticism. Do you see what I mean? So with what you're saying regarding the reviews and all of that, when I've gone on TikTok and I've seen certain people's stuff and people go out of their way to tarnish people's,
they do.
It's really, and your reputation's all you have. You know?
That's my greatest fear. I'm telling you right now, but I'm prepared. God forbid, I don't feel like it would.
God forbid.
But, you know, I'm prepared if it happens because as a business, as you said you like how welcoming. This is how I am.
Yeah.
How you see me is what you get.
Yeah.
And the reason why I have this business is to be myself.
Yeah.
I'm trying to I still work a 9 to 5, guys. Monday to Friday. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to get out of that my 9 to 5 role to do this full time. But it's because my whole life I've been working under somebody else, having to mold into something that I'm not. Yeah. And yes, there's gonna be boundaries with my business. Yeah. As, you know, but I don't want to be filtered. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be like, you can't say this because of that. You can't say this because of that.
You wanted your own.
My own. Yeah. And meaning that I'm going to show who I am, you show me who you are, and let's respect each other, vice versa. You know? And also, one last thing before,
no, it's okay. No, that's all right.
When I did start this business, I just started it because I wanted to. Not because I wanted to be the only black woman that has a podcast studio in the UK. But someone showed me, they were like, you're the, like, I mean, from what I've seen anyway, you're the only like black woman owns I would say podcasting content space. I don't know about all types of studios, there's photographers and stuff, but in terms of what I do, and I'm like, I never thought of that. But
that's an achievement.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? We need to have many, many more. Do you see what I mean? So if you've started this, just keep on growing and just keep on. Obviously, we have conversations.
100%.
Expect more's coming from here, more's coming.
So just stay tuned.
No, I actually cannot wait because I know what is coming. So I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
Okay, so obviously, how do you manage your time and resources across these different platforms that you do? So with the studio, the podcast, YouTube channel, just life in general, because life sometimes be life in. Yeah.
Recently, it's definitely been life.
Yeah.
June wasn't a great month for me at all personally, and it was just a lot. So just to give you a view of how my life is like, obviously I told you full-time 9 to 5.
Yes.
Then I got the studio, which is practically full-time as well. Then what else do I do? I got a podcast that I'm doing now.
It's wicked, man. I'm so excited. I'm excited for you.
That I'm doing now, and then obviously like there's other business ventures that tied to the business that I'm working on in the background. Okay, those are heavyweights. They take a lot of time. Okay, and I'm still learning how to manage my time. But the thing that I have been doing routinely is to take some respite and resting.
It's important to take time out.
Because people are like, on Mondays I do this, on Tuesday. But when do you rest? Yeah. For me, I burn out not quickly. Like, for example, when I realize, oh my God, Chloe, you haven't taken a break off your 9 to 5 and you haven't taken a break from HTS, Haven Talk Studios, HTS, for about 4 months. I took a break for a week on both roles in November. Okay. And that was great. I didn't do nothing. I played Uno. I was watching TV. Good. I was having a great time. I put my phone on silent. No. What about it?
Nothing to do with work. You're tapped out.
Like, I'm leaving it alone. Yeah. November. I did not take a week break until March. Second week of March.
Good on you. Good. I
don't find that good.
No, in terms, you needed to, because remember, workaholics, like with me, I'm on the go, you're on the go. When life is so fast paced, you need your body makes you have to slow down a bit.
But what I was putting emphasis on is that November, December, January, February, March, 4 months that I didn't take any break. Mind you, I'm working on weekends. I haven't taken a break at all. That's just
wrong. Literally like a robot, mate.
Like a robot. And I sat down and my legs wouldn't work. My legs were just shaking. And I was like, I need to take a week off. Yeah. And I did the same thing again. So since March, what I've been doing, every around 6 weeks, I take a week off.
Okay.
Because 4 months without a break is ridiculous.
Yeah, even
my mum was like, I don't see you. We don't socialise. We don't do anything together anymore. You have a lot going on. You need to make time for yourself and for your family when you can, but for yourself, because you're going to run yourself to the ground. Yeah. So in terms of managing my time, the first step is managing time for myself.
100%.
So that's number one. So every 4 to 6 weeks, I take a week off, both roles. I ain't doing nothing. Next week is my week off, but it's not both roles. It's just my 9 to 5. Still here. Okay. But I'm kind of not following, but it's a bit of a break. I'm maybe like 2 days off, but I'm taking a week off. Yeah. But how else do I manage my time? Obviously, as a business, you need meetings. Yeah. So we do touch points every week to see where we are, to see if we can streamline anything to make our lives easier. Okay. So if you can streamline stuff, it can remove tasks from your hand. So I'm here talking at least about our whole corporation. Me and my sister, we talk every week about it. Yeah. And
but that's you two's thing, you know me.
And she was like, what could you do for me? What can I do for you? Okay, cool, let me take this off your hands. That type of vibe.
That's good though, that's beautiful.
Yeah. So I think there's still things to learn on how to manage your time. But you see, when you're so hungry for something, you don't care about how your body is reacting to it.
Yeah, you just want it. You just want it so badly.
So you're willing to work all times of the night to get something done. And it's like, no, if you drop dead one day, what do you have to show for it? Relax. Sleep. Yeah. So yeah, I guess at the moment that's how I manage my time, but I'm still working on it.
No, that's really good. Like that's what I'm saying. Taking a break and realizing that I need to pause is so important because the outside world has a way of really draining you,
Honest to
and we
God.
have a way of draining ourselves. And you're an early bird like me, because with me, I use up
Time
all.
she texted me at 5 o'clock in the morning. I saw that. In my head, I'm thinking, what are you doing at 5 o'clock in the morning?
I'm my most active.
I'm not that early.
I'm my most active in the morning. No matter how.
I'm a night owl.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
No matter how late I go to bed, I still wake up early.
Really?
Yeah.
I wish I was you. I could. I wake up according to my alarm.
And I wake up so.
Oh, I wish I was that happy when I
Literally,
wake up.
I wake up so let's do this. Like,
Fuck
you know what I mean?
this.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry, can I
back
say
at
on
it.
this pod?
Yeah, that's fine. Like, I get up. I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, another day.
Yeah.
I know what I'm gonna do for the day.
Yeah.
I've spent time with my kids. Do what I'm doing with my kids, and if I need
I
to
think
catch
it's
up on
different
stuff.
because obviously I'm not a mother, but when you have kids, you guys have early starts anyway.
Or early starts.
They're older now, but you know that you've been doing it for so long.
I'm just like, yeah.
in tune with it.
I'm just girl,
Yeah.
so routine.
Yeah.
So routine. I
Yeah.
just get up, I just know what I'm doing. I have to have, like, me personally, I have to have a task for the day. I have to
100.
sort something.
Yeah.
I have to. My brain's always on the go. Like, because when I messaged you, and I knew you'd probably surprised, thinking, oh, what a Ross. You probably look at your phone thinking, really tired. I was like, my brain, as soon as I woke up, I'm, okay,
I need to do this. I need to do
Chloe.
this. Yeah.
As soon as do you know what it is? Because I like to just get stuff out the way. So I don't, it's not.
No, I get it. Like, I'm that type of
Bothered,
person.
so-
When the weekend hits
yeah.
and I have time to do errands, like I'm at my house by 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Mum was like, "Why you wake up so early?" I said, "It's Saturday. I want to do house shopping. The whole
Yeah. Girl.
car park's gonna be parked.
Yes.
I need to be first in the shop. I want to get my shit and
Yeah,
go."
100%.
Yeah.
I'm in a supermarket from like 7 in the morning.
Yeah, when it opens,
not
I'm
even
at
a
the
joke.
door. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to find a parking space.
Okay, I haven't been at the door.
I've been at the door.
But really?
I've been at the
Oh,
door.
that's serious.
It's because like I've got a lot to do that day. Because like,
Yeah.
you think about a typical Saturday as a woman, right?
Yeah, okay.
Right. So you might do house shopping, right? Then you might have to do your nails that day as well. You know how quick the nail shop gets packed up, right?
Okay.
Then, then you got maybe some other like life admin shit to do.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I want to shops open at 9 or 9:30.
9:30.
Yeah.
9:30,
So
yeah.
latest 10 a.m. I'm there. I'm at the shop.
Ross.
Yeah. Or I will do the other way around. I'll be at the night. I've been at nail shops waiting 10 minutes for the open. Look at me. Yeah. Because on a Saturday morning, you're not getting a seat past 10:30, 11.
Yeah, it's
I'm
more
gonna be there.
harder, isn't
They
it?
said book an appointment. I said, doesn't matter if I book an appointment, you're not going to
Yeah,
see me
they
on
won't
time.
see you in that
so I'm just
time,
going to
yeah.
be here when you open. Yeah, I'm always the first to get my nails done.
Yeah,
in the shop.
straight.
By the time
Cool.
you get there for 9 o'clock, by 9:30, the whole back seat the whole row is packed up with people.
Really?
Yeah.
But no, I do love getting stuff done early, like with the shopping, like just the other day. Listen, I was there from 7 in the morning, and I'm just whisking about, just picking up my stuff, I feel like my trade everything, and I was happy because like, yes, I've got this, and then I'll sort out whatever. But do you put your stuff? Yeah, this is a question. Yeah, someone asked me this the other day, and I was bending up. Do you put, when you're packing your shopping?
Yeah.
Do you put it in order? So all the fridge stuff go
Yes.
there. Okay,
That's how my
good.
mum taught me.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
So even like,
So all the fridge
even
stuff
when I'm
go
putting
there.
it on the thing,
You pull it in
Yeah.
order.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's me as well. Because when my friend said that, I was just like, yeah.
She's
like, Tan, I just dash everything. I just want to get out there. I'm like, okay, but it's gonna make it more harder. You're more up and down when you get in the house. But yeah, that's what I do. Okay, so what advice would you give to aspiring entrepreneurs who are looking to start their own businesses?
I hate this question
Really? Why?
because the advice I'm about to give is not what I did, but what I learned whilst doing
But
it.
you learned.
I've learned it. I would say understand your why.
Oh, of course, 100%.
If you don't
Most
understand
important.
your why,
You need
like
to.
think about this. You got a business or whatever, or a business idea, and then someone asks you, "Oh, tell me about your business," and the first thing you don't say is why you're starting it.
Yeah.
Then you're not ready to start it.
Yeah.
Because you don't know why you're doing it. So, yeah. So that's number one. Understand your why. 2 is plan. Oh, I didn't plan.
Doing a business plan.
Yeah,
Very
like,
important.
Do a business plan. I'm telling you right now, I didn't do. I didn't do a business plan. Let me just put it for frank.
It was just in your
It was
mind.
just in my mind.
Okay.
And I had the money,
Okay.
and I went for it.
With me, I have to plan things. I have to
And I
write
get
stuff
it,
down.
and I wish
yeah.
I did. And when I say plan, like, I went into it very ignorant. Is ignorant the
Okay.
right word? Very ignorant to the situation.
ignorant,
Yeah. because I think I got to about 6 months. I was like, shit, I don't know what the fuck I just got myself into.
Oh, wow.
Because I didn't expect it to grow the way it did.
Okay.
Let me give you a bit of backstory. I even forgot this part when you asked me in the beginning.
Yeah.
I started the studio in my garage. Not many people know that.
Really?
I set up my garage. I converted my garage. Well, the best way I could. It looked really, really cute.
Okay.
This is actually from my garage. It had these curtains and it was all around.
Okay.
It was light wood floors. This couch. I got it from my garage.
Yeah, I like they're nice and comfy.
It was literally this. It was just these curtains all the way around and this couch in the middle with you don't see it, but we have like 2 side chairs. You see the chairs? Yeah. So you might have seen it in your last.
Yeah.
So the 2 chairs, and that was it. That was my setup. So this setup was in my garage.
Okay.
Essentially.
That's cute.
I used it for my own personal pod, but the purpose was to make it into a studio, because I actually went to a studio. I don't know if you know. You see the studio that like 3 shots of tequila, uncut podcast.
Where's
it's
that?
like black and white is black.
I'm not sure.
But there's popular podcasts that use this particular studio. I used it one time. Really, really nice.
Is that one in Norfolk?
It's somewhere on the central line. It's like Leyden or something.
I know quite a few studios.
Yeah, so the guy is in his garage, basically, what I'm trying to get a point of, and it gave me a lot of inspiration. Shout out to him. Really good setup.
Big up
to him. And I wasn't confident enough.
Okay.
See, for me, you see, when it comes to businesses, like when it comes to like services, so you don't have a product, a physical product you're selling.
Yeah.
It seems as though in my brain that, you can just let it go. Oh, it's not going well. Let me run away. Let me leave the business aside. But when you have something that you have to come to own, like a space like this, you have to pay rent every month.
It's serious.
It's serious now. And I think when it was in my garage, I didn't take it seriously. I was I played into my fear.
Okay.
And I just like, let me not do it.
You just kind of just more left it. But when you're having this space, it's like you have to be hands-on.
Exactly.
You have to because money has to be made. Yeah.
It has to be made. So I had to make that decision. I was like, Chloe, you're just making every excuse under the sun. Oh, I don't want people to walk through my house. Oh, I don't want people to know where I live. Oh, I don't want people to do this. I was just making so many excuses not to do this thing. And I was like, you want to do it. You're just scared.
Yeah, 100%.
Throw yourself out there.
I'm not gonna lie. When I said that I wanted to do a space, I thought of my house, but then I thought exactly what you just
making
said.
excuses. Just making a whole bunch of excuses because the garage, my garage setup, you're not walking through my house. You're walking through the back. Do you know what I mean? No, yes, it's your house,
and
but
do you know, because I'm very spiritual as well, I'm always like energy.
Like, I was doing all that. I want this funky energy here. Yeah.
So I get it.
So I forgot the question now.
Like what advice would you give to anyone who wants to start? Yeah.
Know your why. For me, if you're my type of person, if you're like me, I don't know if it's good it's not good financial advice, but it's like I needed something to own up to. So that's why I got this physical space outside of my house. Because I have to own up to them. I have to pay my rent every month. And I didn't...
A responsibility
It's a responsibility.
As well. Yeah.
That was for me, if that's the type of business you're into. So if you're a nail tech and everything, as your business slowly grows, I would say get a space. It's something that you have to own to, own 100%. Up to,
and this is for any business, we're just saying genuinely,
I can see how that advice can be like...
It can.
For me, I just needed that. I needed for me to continue to provide the consistency. And then believe in yourself. Like I had 100. I remember like when I tried to start the business in my garage and I'll get like funny questions like, oh, have you had any customers yet? And I was like, I ain't got no good damn customers. Oh, that's been more silly question. And I felt kind of like, and probably it wasn't done intentionally to make me feel bad, but in my head I was just like, this is a bit embarrassing. And when I put myself out there, I was like, Chloe, you're gonna do this properly.
Yeah. And
I can't even tell you what the remedy was. I'm telling you for free. I remember when the first booking came through.
Okay.
This was when my old prices. The person bought like the most expensive thing on the thing.
Oh wow!
And I called my sister. I was screaming, "We got a customer!" And I was absolutely chuffed. And then from that point, it just rippled. Like it was just
like a domino effect. Like literally.
Right now, the clientele is insane. Like
it's amazing.
It's amazing. I never and people ask me like, "What do you do in particular?" I'm telling you right now, I don't know what I do in particular, and I just feel like the space. I prayed over this space,
and that's how, and that's why clients came as well, because you put God first, 100%.
I'm not opening this space because it took me 3 months to build up this space before it went live, and it got to the end. I was running out of money, and I'm like, I'm paying out of my pocket of rent, trying to get this place set up, and I'm just like, is it worth it? Can I just turn back now? Like, I just
you've come so far,
and I didn't. My business didn't really pick up till like the 3rd month.
Really? But they say that normally does happen.
Yeah,
with businesses.
Yeah,
it's not the
you just have
first.
to
Like,
persevere.
you have to just keep going. Obviously, there's times when sometimes people just get a bit fed up and like, is this worth it? Can I carry on?
To keep going,
but it's your why.
And I would also say one thing is because in the type of business I'm in, my corporate 9 to 5, we have like a lot of internal meetings and stuff like that. They talk about stats and revenue and stuff, and I don't know why it never clicked, because you think you go to work every day, you get a salary every month. But they go through the same trials and tribulations as you. Yeah. Even as a micro business.
Yeah, definitely.
So, like, for example, they were talking about the revenue that month, and they were like, yeah, we made £250,000 less this month, and da-da-da-da. And for me, I was like, shit, I only made half my rent this month. But it's the same challenges they're facing. It's just on a bigger scale. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
And these checks have to get done.
They have to get done. So like, you always have to regroup. It's not just about the service you provide. Yes, you as a nail tech, for example, you're good at what you do. You know what you do. Yeah. You're good at all the creativity. But do you behind it? Can you be a business strategist? And that's the problem.
Because some people don't know how to do the two. Some people are more to do theory, and some people are more practical. If you can do both, exactly. Yeah, you're winning.
I'm telling you right now. Yeah, the reason why I do believe the studio is becoming successful. I know it's successful now, but obviously as a business person, you have a vision. Yeah. But it's successful in the way it is at the moment. It's because we have two. We have the combo. In terms of the product itself, the service that we provide, we've smashed it. We know exactly what we're doing. But the business strategies behind it, which I think is good at the moment, but we're lagging. Who do you need to get on board? Who can help us understand this part? Little things like accounting, strategy, marketing, all of that type of stuff.
Got to get put into consideration.
Have that stuff intact, all these products mean nothing. It means absolutely nothing.
Order is so important, and this is what I love about what you've built is that you're so professional. Like, even though your clients, you have a a bond outside of this, but when it comes to it's business time, it's business.
You have to,
and I like that.
Yeah,
I love
because
that about
my personality is always fun and loving.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, some people can blend the two. I was like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I had to learn that, because I'll go and I'll be like, oh, Rachel, this person said this to me today. She'll be like, well, hold on, sis. Remember, this is your business. These people are not your friends. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. If you make friends out of this, that's a bonus.
Then that's a blessing. But it's business first.
But you still need to differentiate the 100%. Two. And I'm not going to lie, like, I'm not perfect. That girl puts me in check every single day.
And she's your big sister.
She's my big sister. So my ears are
open. Big up Rachel.
Big up to her, man. She puts me in check every single day. So, when the question is, I keep forgetting this damn question.
No. What advice? But you're giving great advice.
Great advice, because I always want to bring it back to the question. In terms of advice, so I would just say, refine your craft, but understand if you want your business to grow, you need to know how to be a business strategist. And not everyone knows it by trade. So if you have to collab with somebody, pay someone, whatever that means for you, do it, because you're not going to understand.
Especially to do marketing, isn't it?
Expanding. What do you think is a good financial decision? Do you want to take a loan? Do you want to save? What do you want to do? Yeah, because that's where I am at the moment. Okay. When it comes to marketing, how much are you? What's your marketing budget?
You have to have a budget. Everything needs a budget.
Yeah, what's your marketing budget? What? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. If you don't have all these, I know it sounds boring, but you gotta do it.
It's important.
You gotta do it.
It's important. Definitely, you have to have stuff in order. Yeah. Okay, and the final question is what are your goals for the future of Haven Talks, and are there any new projects or expansions we can look forward to?
I mean,
put that in there.
I just sneaked it in a little bit. Expansion is definitely in our mind. Definitely looking for a second location. Revamping this place a little bit, I think.
No, but I love
No, it's nice. It's still gonna have the same thing, but I think aesthetically you can always upgrade.
Yeah.
Do you know what
I hear you.
So I don't know when, but we've been in discussion about revamping this place, just elevating. So it's still gonna be the latte suite.
Growth is everything.
The blue suite, but it's just gonna be like, you're gonna walk in and people already wowed now. Imagine the visions I have when you come in next time. Yeah. Expansion, definitely. We got a very wide audience, people coming from all places of the UK. I got someone from Scotland one time, You know, the grapevine comes from Birmingham.
Yeah.
You got a lot of different people. So we just want to make it accessible for everyone.
Yeah. And it big up Shell and Soul.
Big up both
my
of them,
girls.
honestly. Yeah, so expansion is one. Super excited about that. Can't wait.
Yeah, me as well. Me can't wait as well.
Because our style is not is aesthetic. And when I say aesthetic, people just think it's gonna be like either like limestone looking cool, like similar to this, or just a white wall and a chair. No. We're going all out.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
it's gonna be wacky styles going on because we want all types of people using the space.
Yeah,
very
definitely.
Cool, abstract. I can't wait the vision.
Yes, and that's good. You have the vision, so hold on to that.
Hopefully the execution is gonna be exciting. That's one thing. And for myself, a personal goal would be to leave my 9 to 5 to do this full time.
Yeah,
I feel like we're nearly there.
Amazing.
Right now, I'm definitely over the current salary I have in my 9 to 5.
Okay.
But it's like, is it appropriate decision to leave your 9 to 5 yet? Even though you're making your salary and more here.
Yeah.
Is it?
Just always have a backup.
Do you know what I mean? So
until you feel like you're ready.
I feel like intending and ready, but as a business owner, and I've been asking for advice from different business owners, like, when did you think it was the right time for you to leave your job? When? You know? Because you think, like, right now we're in a recession. We are.
Yeah, and things are getting harder.
Things are getting hard.
Yeah.
But my business is picking up and I'm really torn for time. What do I do? You know? And I have a family
literally just give your all completely to this.
Yeah.
Because this is your baby.
This is my baby. And then my mum's even trying, leave the job. And I'm just like, what if something comes up and I need to help? Do you know what I mean?
But do you reckon that you're scared of taking a risk?
I'm terrified.
Really?
The same risk fear I had when I did it in my garage is the same fear I have to leave. I've never I am working, I'm self-employed technically. But it's like, for me it's weird. It's like I'm not working. I don't have a job.
Do you feel like, once you leave the 9 to 5 and this is all you've got, you feel like, I
feel lost because you're on a routine. You know, you get your money every month, you can pay your bills every month. Now I was like, if I'm on my own, you have to work. It's like, I feel like I'm putting only 85% into the studio. I don't think I'm 100% there.
At the moment. But then once you leave in the 9 to 5, then you've got to put your all into this. Then this will be 100%.
You have to make your money. And it's just like, you only make money if you're working. And it's just like, it's 100%. It's so stressful.
And in terms of getting clients all the time,
people and thinking of other ideas to make more. It's not all about the money, guys. Like, it's never been all about the money. But
you seem naturally very passionate and you genuinely love this space.
I genuinely love the space. I enjoy being here. I don't just like
she does. I
genuinely enjoy being here. It's not every day that we'll have a booking throughout the day, because for me, like, we're open like Monday to Friday night, Monday to Sunday, but during the week we're open when we open 10 to 10. But I might have bookings from the later evening because most likely people are coming back from work in it. So but if I'm available that day, like if I'm working remotely, I'll be at the studio all day.
Oh, no.
Because I want to be in my space.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not going to work from home. I'm going to be in my studio doing both double work and seeing what I can do and help my business. And it's like, it's emotional for me because it's just like, you can't stop because you've come this far.
Yeah, exactly.
Then it gets a bit overwhelming. Then it's like, I haven't really progressed in the last 3 months. What do I do? Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's like, it's hard. I think people, not everything that glitters is gold. People will see what other people are doing. It's like, yeah, I want to do that, but you don't know how hard they work to get there. People forget the work that
people
goes behind
only
it.
see what's brought in front.
Exactly.
No one sees the late nights, the struggling,
easy.
the tears, all of these stuff.
It's not easy. Like, because I have so much going on, I've let myself go.
In what way?
I've physically, I've gained a lot of weight because I don't have time for myself. I'm not cooking for myself. So I'm buying things on the road. So I've let myself go, gain weight. I used to be a makeup artist once upon a time.
Yeah, she told me this as well. Just found this out.
Yeah, many years ago. So I do know how to look pretty, but I haven't felt pretty in a while because I haven't had time to.
But you're beautiful. You're beautiful inside and outside.
But you see, as a woman, sometimes I want to get my nails done. I want to do my hair.
Yeah. I hear that.
Do you know what I mean?
I hear that.
Just aesthetics. I'm not saying I don't feel confident in myself. I don't feel beautiful. I definitely do. But like of recent, I don't feel like myself because all my time and energy is gone towards something. So the only thing I've managed to keep up with is getting my braids done. But I'm a wig girl. This whole year, I have not worn a wig.
I love the colours though. I love the colours.
All year, I haven't been able to lay down one frontal because I ain't got time to be gluing frontals in the morning. I'm 23.
You're just on the go.
I'm on the go, so I do my hair every month, because I just can't deal. And it's just like,
with the extensions, it's like it's more easier.
it's
isn't it?
easier.
You just,
up and go. Like I don't care, and it's made me like forget myself.
But you know what you could do, even if it's like once a month or twice a month, just have literally just one day where you just go maybe to the spa, you just get your toes done and massage done, or do that. Do
that's
something like
what
that.
I plan to do.
Sauna or swim or
And that's what I plan to do on my respite weeks.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So like this week, I'm doing my hair tomorrow. Like the weeks. Well, I don't know when it's gonna be posted, but that week on the Monday, I'm gonna do my hair, and then I don't know, maybe do my nails or something. Because I used to be like all dolled up, hair laid, nails done. Half the time when you guys come to the studio, well, like today, I look like this. No, not like it's a bad thing.
Don't say it like that.
I'm not saying it in a negative way, but I just think, you see, when you have like a standard for yourself.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
And you've lost that because something else has taken over. Because
you're trying to work, you're building. Do you see what I mean? Listen, let me just keep it. Listen, when I'm in my yard, everything come up, like everything come off. I'm just so comfortable in my house. Literally,
and this is my
I've got the little head wrap and everything. I like to just, because I'm in my house. Surroundings. 100%. Do you see what I mean? But obviously, when I'm outside, I'm glammed, whatever. There's sometimes I go out and I don't wear makeup. I don't want to wear makeup. You see what I mean? I just got people's like, makeup. I'm like, no. I'm literally like, do you see what I mean? But I know when I step out, I know that, appearance is important.
Little things like, because I'm so involved, I haven't bought clothes. I tried to go out the other day and I'm like, what the fuck I don't have
No, do you know what? No, I'm guilty of
going on?
Shein.
Yeah.
Big up
Shein is your bag. Every day I'm like, where'd you get Shein?
Big up Shein every time. I love Shein. Me and Shein's best friends right now. I love Shein. But that's what I'm saying. Even if you like just a little bag, if you want to just get a little bag, just to treat you, just to make you feel. Yeah. So it doesn't, even if you don't want to spend, just go for a walk in a park, or just, do you see what I mean? It doesn't always have to be spending money.
Yeah. And I honestly, like, because it's only been a year and a half, nearly a year and a half now. And that's why the advice is it's going to get hard. A lot of things are going to get blended in your entrepreneur journey, but you have to find time for yourself. And that's what I struggle with, because now I don't feel like I recognize, like I see old stats of myself, so I don't recognize this person. I'm a whole different person now. Do you know what I mean? Okay. And it's like, I feel like I've lost myself, Chloe, a little bit. And it's a fact, and I'm happy that I've acknowledged that, because that means I'm self-aware. Okay. So that means that, okay, cool, guys, I understand that you need me for your podcast and you need me to do this, but I need me to. Yeah. If I can't be 100%, I can't deliver for you.
Self-care and self-love is everything.
Exactly. So that's why, going all the way back to the first question, respite is really, really important.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's been so lovely talking to you, my girl. Thank you. Okay, so before we wrap this up, I've got an amazing sponsor. I/you. See, we've just been drinking it.
I want to take a sip.
Yeah. My favorite is the apple. I want to big up I/you. Go and check them out on Instagram, and they've got different flavors.
I've tried
grape.
That's apple, right?
This is the apple, and then that one.
I don't know what it is.
And that is the.
Does it say
orange? And this is the orangeade.
Orangeade.
The tropical. Yeah, it's the tropical one.
Ooh.
And then this one.
Like strawberry.
This is definitely just strawberry. This is called blood sherbet. No, blood cherry.
Blood cherry. I'm gonna try which one? Tropical. Give me a second.
So I love this one. This is my favorite.
Yeah,
this is my favorite.
It is really nice.
So go and check them out. So big up I/you, big up China, and and big up your digital network as well. So I want to big up all my sponsors, and I want to thank you, beautiful Cloco, for blessing me today
anytime.
Your presence, and and just keep doing what you're doing.
You too, Tan. First of all, let's give Tana flowers, guys.
Oh, thank you.
She's been going at it for so long. I've seen with the short time that we've been working together.
Yeah.
I've seen so much how your pod's evolved, how comfortable you are in what you do, and it's really, really inspiring, especially as a fellow new. I'm back to podcasting, but I've never done it solo before. So it's nice to have a fellow solo podcaster to aspire towards. So you're doing so well.
Thank you. So are you, and I can't wait to see what the podcast.
I can't wait. I'm scared, but we'll see how it goes.
And tag yourself. Tag yourself
okay, so
now.
Studio. Haven Talk Studios. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok.
Yes.
You can go on our website www.haventalks.co.uk. In terms of the podcast, it's called Rose Corner. On Instagram is Rose Corner _pod, and you can find us on YouTube on Rose Corner podcast as well. So
big up yourself. I'm Glams with a Z.tan. You can find me on Instagram and at the Talk Real Podcast, all one word, on Instagram. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and click the notification button for more episodes, and more's on the way. Bye everyone. Bye.